hiking on Pelican Creek Trail, and we are entering major bear country.
They say it's the best bear habitat in the lower 48 states, but we don't plan on meeting one today, so.
Says party of 4 or more recommended, but we're gonna see what happens with the party of 2 because we don't have anybody else to go with us.
Party of 2 and bear spray.
Bear spray.
We're ready.
We're ready. Okay, we have just started the trail, and right now it's just kind of all marshy like. Who knows what we're gonna run into today? So far today, as we've driven up here, we have seen a mule deer. We saw bighorn sheep, bison, and a woodchuck. So I'm hoping we don't see much more than that on this trail. Or at least if we do, can it please be at a greater distance than what we saw the moose the other day? Yeah. That would be helpful. Okay, not sure if you can see it or not, but there is a bison out there. And if I keep my camera going and keep it straight, you'll see it's kind of in the center.
It's moving up towards the woods.
Yes. And that's the distance we'd prefer to keep our wildlife today.
Looks like a big brown bus.
We're just leaving the marshy area and we're heading into the trees, the woods.
There's our beefalo. He's just moving along on his own.
And as Todd and I were talking, if he's that big from here, I can only imagine how big he is up close. And he's kind of turned and he's like looking this direction. But he's pretty far away.
Yeah,
we're good.
Not worried about us.
We're good. Here's the area through here, by the way, so you can see what we're walking through. It's really pretty. Very, very green. Yeah, extremely thick. I mean, holy smokes.
You can see why it's bear habitat.
Yeah. I can imagine that bears would like it in here. Just past some buffalo scat.
Buffalo wasn't attached to it, so that's good.
That was very good. Very positive. If only it was clear. There are mountains literally surrounding us right now. But you can only barely see them.
Through the smoke from all the wildfires.
Oh, there's our trail.
On our Hidden Valley Trail, as we're coming across this wide open marsh, you come to this little spot that's got trees and beautiful scenery. And if you look down here, we got a little geothermal activity going on. And all I can say is if your nose was as delicate as mine, holy God, does that sulfur stink.
You're at the end of your trail when you come up. The bridge is no longer connected to the sides. Okay, we just ran into some people that said that they just saw a buffalo and a grizzly. The grizzly was up in the tree line, ran down, did some circles around the bison, and ran back up. So we've kind of got our eyes open, making sure nothing comes our direction. But we think, if we aren't mistaken, they're actually down across the creek that we can barely see from here. So we're good. Okay, we're back up by the geothermal. And down and across the creek, black spot that's in the middle
close to a half mile away, probably.
That's where the buffalo is.
Trail on our way back. Look across the little bit of a marsh here, and we see Mama over there having her little meal for the day. Actually, she'll probably eat for a long time. Day 2 or hike 2 of the first day. We're going to go to Elephant Back Trail, and the only thing that we encountered as a difficulty is when you have a truck as big as ours, sometimes you have to get creative in the parking, and thank heavens we got space between the logs here so I can actually fit the truck and have a back end when we get all done with this excursion. I don't know if it's a good sign or a bad sign when you see a raven alongside the trail. So far, honey?
Nice and green, lots of trees, very steep climb.
And a nice rugged trail. And a few of these trees look like they've almost literally exploded down here.
Had to be right.
I wonder if it was from the windstorm and the hail and stuff we had last night. So what do you think, honey?
It's a beautiful hike.
Feels like we've gone up 10 miles though. Oh, that's right. It's about right if you include the other one. Rocky on the edge at times, but amazingly beautiful. As we get higher, it just keeps getting more open and more beautiful. We're still moving up. As you can tell, we're on our way down now. And once again, overlooking that beautiful Yellowstone lake. Okay, honey, what do you think of this hike today?
It was very beautiful. It was a very strenuous climb up. I am glad we went up the way we did, because supposedly coming down was supposed to be more gradual. But it was filled with all kinds of, what do you call it, gravel, smaller rock, as we were trying to come down, so.
It was getting a little narrow.
Didn't like coming down so much. But it's just so beautiful down here.
It's just gorgeous in this area.
Green. It really is gorgeous.
Yep. Okay, Mama was listening to us have this in-depth conversation, and she was just waiting for us to come down by her so she could jump up in the woods. I'm not sure if she's gonna just sit there and listen to us the whole time, but there she is. If you get a little peek now, there she's facing us. Mama mule deer, beautiful little creature. Came across this one right on the trail, and Les's first comment was, I sure wish I could go up the hill like she does. She just bounded up there. I think she was listening to us have a conversation. Okay, he's a pretty nice looking guy right there. Came walking up on him at the end of our little hike. We're not bothering him much. What a graceful animal they are.
We have a whole bunch of geothermal activity over here on the left.
And on the right.
and way down there on the right that you can't really see.
Stinks.